Alright guys, welcome back to Fastback Life. Last episode I did some cleaning on the interior passenger side door, and I'm going to continue cleaning. This interior is disgusting. So I've got right here the back seat. So I've got that all out. Came up pretty easy. Actually had some viewers down in the comments let me know, how this stuff should come out. The bottom half of the seat came out pretty easy, and then a couple bolts I went through right here and right here, and that seat just kind of slid down out of its spot, and I can show you how just disgusting it is. Got a loud bike going by. So once the seat came out, there's like a cardboard backing that just kind of crumbled, and then I got the two bolts here, and then the two bolts where did they bolt in? I think they're right here, bolted in right there. I don't want to touch anything, yuck. But we're getting there. So I took this panel out right here. I have to take the top portion out still and clean that. I'll show you what this bottom half looks like. It looks like that, but obviously for the passenger side. So yeah, that back seat, the bottom half, it sits in this, there's like a rod on the seat. You just push in the middle, and that rod kind of slides back when you push it, and then you lift up and then pull it out, and then the whole seat should just come right out. There's one right there. Stinky. I'll be so excited when all that carpet's out, and then I think like a couple weekends I'm just gonna let the car sit wide open. Oh, stinky. And thinking of just leaving the seats sit out for a couple days, let them kind of air out. But then we can see that the seat is split right there. Split a couple times here. Starting to crack where the stitches are. Starting to crack. Split. Starting to split. And then there's supposed to be like this fabric all through here. That's all gone. But, if you had to, redo this, I think some of it's savable. Not saying that you'd be able to use all of it, but a pretty good amount. So, I'm gonna work on cleaning these. Someday I'll work on the front seat. I'll show you what this looks like here. So I took this out, cleaned up really well. Some stuff just won't come out. I think that's actually rust from like the backside coming through. Some of it is it's just not gonna come out, you know what I mean? Cleaned up really well. The chrome's super nice. And the ashtray cleaned up pretty nice too. Little sticker someone threw in there. Yeah, it's pitted. But yeah, not too bad. But it's not perfect. But yeah, I popped out that seat. Found a couple bolts, unbolted it, popped it out. Did it off camera. Kind of glad I did, because all that stuff came falling down, and It was just disgusting. So I'll set you guys up, and you can watch me spray this stuff down and try to clean it the best I can. I'm probably gonna do like 2 cleaning steps. One you guys can watch, and then one I'll probably do off camera where I get like really detailed. Loud bike. So you know, I just want to get like the most dirty layer off, and I think that's probably what's gonna hold some stench. And then later on I'll really get detailed and get more of it off, to the point where I can just let it sit and let it kind of air out. So I'll set you guys up so you can watch. Alright guys, so just got done cleaning the bottom of the seat and the back of the seat. It's not perfect. The seats are not in perfect condition. The way I cleaned them, I'm not going to say that's the professional way to do it. It's just that the way these seats are in their condition, I felt cleaning them this way would be okay. If you have a really expensive collector car, there is certain ways to clean your leather seats to keep them in really good condition. And so I'm not saying what I did here that's the way to do it. They were just covered in a lot of crap, and it needed to be cleaned whatever way I chose. So we can take a look at them. You know, they're clean, but they're still not that great. But here we go. A lot of that stuff came off. I don't know if it will ever. Actually, I'm gonna take that back. I know it'll never be perfect, but it is at least cleaner than what it was. You even got the bottoms here. You know, the seats they're cracking. And that split right there, so is what it is, I guess. Back seat here, it looks good. It is showing its age. I don't even know if these are original seats or not, like original coverings. I'm not sure, but she split. The spots where the seats split, I tried not to use a whole lot of you know, cleaning supply to around those areas, because I didn't want it to get into the cushion. I know at this point the seats probably really don't matter what I do to them, but if you have seats and you're working on something like this and you're trying to clean them and you still plan on using them, I'd probably avoid getting the cushions wet, because you know, if it sits in there for a long time, it might cause stench problems, which I already have with these seats because they smell like rat poop and pee. So, you know, is what it is. But yeah, they definitely look cleaner. It'll be a nice addition. My son's over there running away. Yeah, they're not in great condition, but it'll work, you know. Like I said before, I just want to get it cleaned up. I want to get it running and get it out of here. So the least I can do is clean it. It's a lot of work though, but I did it. Another thing I forgot to point out. So I have one good tire in the front. Well, not really good, but it holds air. Rear tire doesn't hold air. That rear tire holds air. That front tire doesn't. So the plan is to move the good tire, and kind of good tire, to the back. Put the bad tire in front. And then when I have time, I will go and look for used tires for the front of the car. It is front wheel drive, so I need the better kind of tires in the front. Those are just rolling tires, so I don't think it really matters. I plan on leaving the seats out for a long time. I still have to clean the front driver's bench there. Haven't touched that yet, so oof. As far as I know, none of the mechanisms work to like fold the seats down or whatever. So we'll see what's gonna happen. I guess I could pull out this one for the driver's side real quick while you guys are watching. And then I'm gonna switch over those tires tonight while you guys watch. And I think that's probably gonna wrap it up. Like I said, I want to keep these out. I want them to air out. Off camera, I will be cleaning up that big mess I made. Because that's a big mess. That needs to go. All needs to go. And I don't really want to throw it away, because that's, you know, like an important thing that they had installed back in the day. But it holds a lot of smell and it's crumbling, so it needs to go. So, you know, when someone gets this car and they want to do like a restoration on it, they have somewhat decent coverings. I'd probably just replace the coverings. But the important part is you still have the frame for the seats, even the front. Like, I mean, this stuff can get taken off and it can get sanded down and repainted white, and you can take all the mechanism stuff apart and clean it up so it works. And you know, the front bench seat still looks pretty decent. So, you know, I don't know if you'd replace all of it, but you know, just saying, whoever would get this car next, you know, still has pretty much everything. Yes, you know, like the dash pad is cracked. That's super common on like all the old cars. This is 50 some years old. So you're going to have stuff that's just not going to hold up to time, and I'm not going to replace it because this is not really my kind of car. My Charger is my thing. So I'm just going to clean it up and hopefully get it out of here. Hopefully maybe one of you guys will buy it. So I'll move over to taking that piece out and on the driver's side. That'll be really quick. A couple screws. That'll come right out. And then I'll set you up on a little time lapse to watch me switch the tires over, hopefully. Well, I guess we'll see if that works. So yeah, enjoy. All right, let's see if we can get this sucker out. Oh, hope my battery lasts. All right. Unscrew. 3-screw. All right. That was quick and painless, but I don't want to touch it with my bare hands, even though I'm probably gonna, I'm gonna wash my hands after this, but I don't want to touch it with my bare hands, you know, because I pick my nose all the time, so then I don't want that up in my nose. I'm joking, obviously, but we'll go rip it out here. Can't wait until this thing is clean. All right, here we go. Should just pop right out of there. Bing, bang, boom. Ooh, almost forgot about that. So you got a little ground here, and this just kind of pushes up and around and pops out for the cigarette lighter. And she's out. There she be. A little dirty. I mean, still in good condition. I don't think you would need to replace this. If you were worried about the pitted metal, like on that one, you know, maybe you're replacing it, don't know. But that's what a good one looks like, all cleaned up. That's what the dirty one is looking like. So another thing before I go work on the tires, I put the screws back in where they came out, so I'm gonna do that real quick here too. Chances are I'll lose the screws, so it's probably best I just put them back in. You know, you could get a little plastic bag and you could put them in a plastic bag and do your thing like that. That's totally an option. That's what a lot of people do. But I don't need this stuff laying around getting confused with my charger stuff. So I think just right back in the holes where they came out would probably be the best bet. If I don't lose them trying to screw them back in. I don't know if you noticed, but that screw is in a different spot than this screw. So I don't know what's going on there. Oh, I can hear the floorboard flexing. Honestly, I don't know how bad the floorboards are, but I can tell you what, it's a flat bottom car because there's no tunnel for the drive shaft to go to the rear end. So it should be pretty easy to clean up. Weld in new panels if you had to. A lot cheaper too, because you don't need to go to a specialty place to get flat metal. So, all right, I'm gonna set you guys up and hopefully tackle the switching of the tires. My driveway's kind of slanted, so hopefully it doesn't like slide more like it did last time. So I'll be back in a little bit. Alright guys, well, as you can see, that was a success. My car didn't slide too far, it's a little bit. I'll show you what I mean in just a minute. But now, I have 2 tires in the back that have air, and then 2 tires in the front that do not. And they're supported by jacks in the front. Now what I mean about sliding is that this tire was actually more on the pavement and it kind of slid down to where the grass starts. I was afraid by lifting the side I was just on that it would slide more into the grass. But luckily it did not. So flat tire, not flat tire. Flat tire, not flat tire. So I got both good ones on the back. Pretty excited about that. Whew. Yeah, so good day's work. I'm gonna put those caps in the trunk here if I can figure out what key works. Someone sneaking up on me? No. Got the original tire in there. I've got one of the caps in the back. I'm just gonna throw the caps in the trunk. That way nothing happens to them. They'll go missing. So yeah, that's that. Oh, well, if you made it this far, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed watching me clean that stuff. I've got more to clean. Probably gonna do it off camera. And then when I finally start tackling that driver's side door, you guys will see that. But I've got some more stuff in the back to clean. Probably gonna do it off camera. I think like 2 videos of me cleaning stuff is more than enough for you guys to watch. So clean more of that stuff. Probably go over it one more time. Let it air out. Take some more stuff from the interior. Clean it. Let it air out. And then I'm gonna tackle that driver's side door. I've got some tools that I'm gonna order hopefully soon, which will hopefully help me do the job a lot easier than what it was before. So thanks for watching. Subscribe. I've got plenty more of this, and then the charger will be coming up hopefully soon. Leave some comments down below if you have any ideas, tips, tricks. That'd be awesome. Let me know if you like it. Like I said, subscribe. Well, here they come back from their walk. So like again, thanks for watching. I'm gonna let that stuff sit out and air out, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.